guys, it's Fee, and I am here for stash number 2 vlog. I did a video, I don't know if it was a week and a half ago, where I showed you what was in my stash regarding clothing. So today I was going to do everything else, all of the actual items. And as I explained in the first vlog, this is all items that we've had for a long time. Before hitting the infertility journey, there's a lot of things that I bought because at the time, well, I was kind of naive, thinking that as soon as we were ready to have a baby, it would just happen. So I bought a lot of things that I have kept because they're all still good. And there's also some items we got along the journey as well, because there was a couple of times where I did get pregnant, did end up with miscarriages, but before those miscarriages happened, I did get a few things. And I have kept all those things, so I'm going to share them with you. Okay, so let's get started. I have 3 bins here. Hopefully I'll be able to get through them relatively quickly because they are larger items. Completely random items. Some of them are toys, some of them are just baby items in general. So I'm going to start with a couple of things that I got in between some of the unsuccessful pregnancies. And it's amazing what you can block out of your brain when you're going through something like that, because I forgot I had gotten some of the stuff. This is a car seat canopy. This is by that company that everybody gets coupons for, that you can get some of these things for free. You're just paying for the shipping. And I believe this was, I want to say this is before my first miscarriage, and I just kind of tossed these things into these bins and just completely forgotten about them. Well, not only did I forget that I got this, but I had forgotten that I got it embroidered. And when I opened this up, I was a big gigantic ball of tears because I had Miracle embroidered on it. So this will definitely get used. The bottom is that really soft, pimpled fleece material. And it's pretty unisex, but honestly, I think this goes pretty well for a boy. So there's that. And also from that same company, I had gotten a package of breast pads, still sealed. And I also got they call them udder covers. The breastfeeding cover, blue and green. Again, goes pretty well with a boy. And I also got one of their slings. I've heard good things and bad things about their slings. I have a couple of baby carriers. There's another one that my husband would like to get that I actually need to put on my registry. But obviously we haven't used any of these, so we'll just see which ones we like the best. But this is by Seven, and it is their everyday sling. And of course, it's green. So you see those are still sealed. So that's the first thing I see in here. Now the rest of this stuff, again, we're going to get to larger items. This, I believe, is also from that same company that offers numerous things that you can get for free as long as you're willing to pay for the shipping. I'm not quite sure how they stay in business doing this, but this is from Mother's Lounge, and it's one of those breastfeeding pillows. And, of course, they had Fee Green, so I had to get it, and it's that same dimpled material that I just think is so soft. This is a smaller one, but I'm pretty sure I'll use it. Pretty sure I'll use it for something. I probably still will get one of the more known brands for the breastfeeding pillows. I know you can also use these for tummy time. The one that I think I'd like to get actually has a little vibrating soother inside of it, so we'll see, but this will not go to waste. Alright, the next thing I'm seeing in here actually is fairly recent. I probably just kind of tossed it in here when I started to pull all of these items out. But you guys know by now about the turtles, right? It's a faucet cover. I've seen these in Wales all over the place, so when I saw it as a turtle, I had to get it. And more turtles. I believe this is how the first stash vlog went. Half of what I had was turtles. These are little turtle socks. I want to say these are actually more recent also. Again, I think they just kind of got tossed in here. I want to say that these are possibly from my Key West baby moon. There's a place called the Turtle Hospital there that I visit and support every time we get down there because I love turtles. You guys know that. And I go and I adopt a couple of their turtle rescues, and of course they have a gift shop, and I'm pretty sure that's where this came from, but adorable. Could not pass that up. All right, now we're back to the older stuff. Pretty sure I know what's in here. Yeah, these are window shades, and I want to say that my sister-in-law probably got these for steal. They look brand spanking new. I probably just took them out of the packaging, but those will certainly get used. Next thing in here is a changing pad, and it's in a zippered container, so I'm thinking it's still good. You can tell by the shape of it, it's one of those ergonomic ones, and it is one of those that it's actually a travel one. It has handles here, see it? But I'm pretty sure that we're probably just going to use this for our changing pad. All I need is a cover. And if I open this up, yeah, it is still really soft. I want to say I probably got this 5 years ago. So I don't see any reason why I can't use it. When I first opened some of these containers, I did actually go on look up some of the questionable stuff to see if any of them had gotten recalls. I did find a couple of things, but a changing pad I'm sure is perfectly safe. Next is a couple of small things. This looks like a recent freebie, actually. It's an event bottle. This actually isn't the brand that I intend on going with, but we'll see what works. I think I'm going to go with Born Free. These I can tell are old just by the packaging. They look like their packaging is yellowing, but they're safety clips. Fisher Price and Safety First for drawer cabinet latches. I know they probably make better ones than this, but I don't see any reason why these should go to waste, so I probably will use them. Next thing in this container, I don't think I'm going to open. It's still all in its original packaging, but you can see it's one of those baby sunshades, which I am sure will be put to good use. It is sea themed. It's got fish, and I'm not sure if it has turtles on it, but it is definitely sea themed. I don't know if you guys can tell through that packaging. I don't want to open this up for right now because it won't get used right away. So there's that. And on the very bottom of this first container is a crib wedge. Now, if I use this, it will probably be underneath the sheet. And honestly, I think I probably will, because this poor little guy is going to inherit some nasty sinus problems from both his mother and his father. So I actually sleep like this on a regular basis, so I wouldn't be a bit surprised if little DJ is going to need it too. But I do have this, again, in its original container. Don't see any reason why I can't use it. And, oh, one last large thing in here. It was on the side. I don't know how I missed that. But this won't get used right away, but it will get used. It's a bed rail. And I can see putting this on here because this front part comes completely off. And the mattress goes all the way down to here, the holder for the mattress, and it is actually a toddler bed, so I can see putting this on this actual crib when we convert it. So mighty handy. I've had this for a long time. My husband's family, shortly after we got married, they got all gung-ho about us having babies, and this is one of the things that they found on sale and gave to us, and I've had it for a very long time. My husband and I will be married 14 years in September, so I don't think it's quite that old, but it's got to be somewhere around the 7 or 8 year mark. But I did not find any recalls on this, and again, it's just a bed rail, so I don't see any reason why I can't use it. Alright, that was the first container. Now I'm going to go to the second container, which I believe is all toys. And I was actually looking forward to going through this and showing you guys so that I can then take it all out of the boxes. And I have a Rubbermaid container that I'm going to temporarily use as a toy box because I'm sure not all this stuff will get used right away. I have one of those Rubbermaid containers where the top actually swivels up and down, so it kind of resembles a toy box. So we're going to use that for the time being until we run out of space. I'm sure that will happen. Alright, some of this stuff will get used right away though. Right on top, I have a little blue elephant. I have no idea where this came from. I don't know if it was inherited, if it was a freebie. I don't know, but he's adorable. I'm sure that will get used right away. And then we have, want to guess? A turtle. An adorable turtle as far as I'm concerned. This is called the Hug Me Turtle by Tiny Love. And apparently he has a giggler inside of him. Yes, but I'm sure I probably took the batteries out of that, so the batteries will have to be replaced. And it looks like you get in through his little tail, which is kind of funny. But yeah, he's cute. So there you go. Next thing, another turtle. And I believe my sister-in-law found this for me relatively recently compared to any of this other stuff. And I absolutely love it because it's Squirt. How cute is that? And he makes that cute little jingly noise. You gotta be careful with the jingly noise. Some of them are obnoxious. This one's just right. He's adorable. So there you go. I'm sure he will get used right away. And then I have a Pooh Bear. Now, if you guys watched the first vlog, you know those are my two things: Pooh Bear and turtles. So while that's not everything that's in here by a long shot, there is some stuff you're going to see of that same theme. This is a little soother. I'm not going to take him out of the bag because he's protected for right now, but his face lights up. So there's batteries that go in here. His face lights up, and I believe he kind of has a vibration. So he's a soother, and he's blue, and I've had him a very long time. I guess I should have known. Should have known it was going to be a boy. So there you go. The next thing I see a bunch of little things in here. This is a Bright Starts teether. You can see that somebody got it on clearance. Probably my sister-in-law. They're good for that. All three of my sister-in-laws are awesome for finding stuff on clearance. That's their specialty. Next thing I see is Fisher-Price Disney baby balls. I was told that for tummy time and whatnot, these are awesome. You can see on the back. My sister-in-law, the one sister-in-law that is going to be my care provider, she also cares for other children, and she says that they absolutely love these. So this probably came from her, and it looks like it took the sticker off, but it looks like it was also a clearance sticker, so maybe it came with the other one at the same time. Alright, the next thing I see in here is something that I bought a very long time ago. I remember buying one of these for a friend who was having a baby, and I thought it was so stinking adorable I had to buy two and put one in my stash. This is an Infantino purple dragon, and his tail rolls out to be an activity mat, which I still think this is just the cutest thing ever. How adorable. I love it. And I am so happy that I did get this, even though he has been waiting to be played with for a very long time. Alright, next thing I see in here, I believe was an inherited item, but I kept it because I think it's adorable. It's a little ladybug with wheels. These light up, but I'm sure she needs new batteries. A lot of little things in here next. A little rubber ducky that is Cubs. You guys know I'm from Chicago. I am a Cubs fan. I have no idea where I got this or when I got this or who I got this, but he's cute. He will definitely be put to use. And the next chunk of things I see are bath toys, but they're Disney bath toys that were part of probably a McDonald's Happy Meal set from forever ago. But the first one I see is Squirt. And there's the fish and the shark. They're all from Finding Nemo. So cute, and they're original packaging. See a couple more in here. Here's Nemo and Dora. So I'm pretty sure I have that whole set. I do not remember if I got those or if a family member got those, but I love them. Alright. Next thing in here is another one of those Bright Starts teethers, so I have 2 of those. The more teethers, the merrier. And now I see a Winnie the Pooh. This I remember getting from Disney years ago. Couldn't pass it up. It's just a little soft block. It is purple and pink, but I don't see any reason why DJ can't play with that. And it has that just right jingle to it. The less annoying one. And a couple more Pooh items in here. Pretty sure this came from Disney World also. It's a Pooh Bear riding a duck, and it does have wheels. It's a pullback toy. Next thing is a couple of Pooh Bear. I told you to expect that theme. Pooh Bear rattles. And I'm starting to get to the bottom of the spin. This, I have no idea where this came from or if it was inherited or if someone gave it to me, but how cute is that? How cute is that? I don't know if I'll put it on the crib or tie it to something, but it's a little kitty. And you guys know I have cats, so that's probably how I ended up with this. Someone saw that it was a kitty and that it was cute. Next thing is a turtle. Another little hangy toy. So I see I don't need any more of the hangy toys. Actually, I don't think I put any of those on my registry because I was pretty sure I had a few of them in here. But again, the just right sounding rattle. The ones that won't drive you crazy. The next couple of things I see are slightly larger toys. I remember buying this years ago and I fell in love with it. It's a little kitty ball. Obviously for a little older. But I don't know if this still has batteries in it or not. So it meows. And it does need new batteries because when it meows it's supposed to shake. And it shakes a little bit, but I have to take batteries out of this and put new ones in. If the baby puts this on the floor, it kind of bounces a little bit and it shakes and it rattles and it vibrates. And it meows and it makes giggle sounds, and I just think it's stinking adorable. So there you go. And I know I've had that one for probably just about as long as the dragon. Speaking of dragons, I have another dragon in here. And I love him. I don't know if he has batteries in him still. Some of these I know I took out, but his little spikes make little noise. And you see his paws have the little instruments on them. And he is so soft. So soft. I remember packing him very carefully so that the inside parts of his neck would not get broken or damaged. I had him packed with another toy like underneath his chin. But he's one of my favorites. I knew he was in here somewhere and I cannot wait for him to start to get used. Couple more things in this box and then we're done with this one. Little kitty toy. Kind of reminds me of a Weebolt, if you guys remember those. And I've had this for a very, very long time. I have not decided if I'm going to use it because it is metal. It may just end up being a decoration, but it is a... It's not scary though. I think it's adorable, but it is metal, so I don't know if it will get played with or if it will just be a decoration. Not sure. Next thing in here is a set of Pooh Bear blocks. These are wooden, so they'll probably be for a little later on, but you can see there's numerous in there. They stack together. They have numbers. and letters on them, and Pooh Bear, classic Pooh Bear. Two more things in this container is a turtle, of course, turtle crib toy. Can't see him very well, so I'm going to show you the back. That's what he looks like. And this I know will be going on the crib because I just think it's cute. Absolutely adorable. Look at that. With all the little hanging turtles and the mirror, and yeah, love it. Love it. All right, last item in this box is, it's in plastic. This one I am going to take out because I know it's going to end up in the toy bin. This one is relatively new. This is another one, well, relatively new compared to the other ones. This one's maybe a couple of years old, tops. I remember buying this for a friend, and her little boy absolutely loved it, so I went and got another one to put it in my stash. And it's a little lantern that can be carried around, and when there's batteries in it, his face lights up, and yeah, I just think it's cute. It's got the little, by Fisher-Price. Very, very cute. And I believe he actually sings also. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That is all of the toys, and that's two of the bins. The third bin does not have much in it, so let's get through that quickly. And first thing I see is another turtle. He's in plastic, so he's been well preserved, but he's one of those shape toys, right? All the shapes are on the inside. And his little feet are rollers. I just think he's adorable. Of course, he's a turtle, so of course I'm going to think he's adorable, right? But there you go. I want to say I probably got this from one of those places like LTD Commodities. There was a while there, whenever I saw anything turtle, I bought it. And the next couple of things are stuffed animals. They are Pooh Bear. Any of you that have watched my vlogs in the past, I mentioned that a couple of containers that I had were stored up in an attic, my aunt's attic. Older people attics smell like mothballs because that's what they use. And a couple of these do smell like mothballs, so I need to try and get the scent out. I had a container of clothes that was part of vlog number 1. And I was successfully able to get all of that smell out using baking soda, but I had to do it numerous times. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with these guys. Maybe I'll just have to let them sit out in the sun. That is another remedy for it, apparently, because I don't want to wash these. Well, spot washing is okay, obviously, but I don't want to just toss them into the washer. I think they would get ruined, but he has beans in his butt, so he just kind of sits there well on a little pillow. I know I got these direct from Walt Disney World a very long time ago. There's this one. I also got this one. Pooh Bear with blocks. The inside of this block opens up, and it actually is another block that baby can play with. Again, got this from Walt Disney World years ago. And the last one is actually my favorite thing out of everything and anything that I stashed. It is a classic Pooh. He's just adorable, and he has a little wind up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he plays the Winnie the Pooh song. Yeah. Love, love, love this guy. A couple of things I see in here is another turtle item. It's turtle plate. The shell is the plate, and it's a 2-piece bowl and plate set. The last thing I have in here is a little bath book that somebody probably found and saw that it was a turtle, so they knew that Fee had to have it. It's a little squishy, waterproof bath book. That is all that's in the containers. I do have a couple of things outside here that I want to quickly go through before I let you go. I do have one item that's kind of questionable. I know some people will not use these for the same reasons why they don't use the poofy bumpers on the cribs. But this is a baby sleep positioner. And I think I'm going to use it just based on that picture. I don't see a problem there. I guess some people feel that baby could like scoot down and end up with their face against the two positioners. I really don't see it happening. So for now, I do think I am going to use this, but I am thinking of making a different cover for it, because the cover that came with this one is, I'm sure if I took it off and washed it, it would get softer, but it just doesn't feel quite soft enough to me. And I do have some extra material from a project that a friend of mine and I are working on, making crib guard rail guards. I have some extra material from it that I may try and cover this with. It's that same fleece dimpled material that this is made out of. I mean, it looks like it would almost match, honestly. So I may do that. The other thing I have here is something from a recall. I'm trying to remember if it was by Infantino. I don't remember, but it was a baby sling, and it got recalled years ago from suffocation issues. It wasn't a regular carrier. It went around your neck, and it was literally looked like a banana type sling that the baby would be in. But I guess the material went up too high and could literally suffocate them. So despite the fact that that was recalled, I don't know how many years ago, they did still let me send that in. I had to cut out a piece of it. And it's interesting, they make you cut out a piece of it to know that it will completely not be usable after you cut this piece out and send it in. And they did send me a different carrier. This is and it is Infantino, the Infantino Wrap and Tie carrier. That's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I have a picture somewhere of my husband trying to put this on, and he actually liked it. If I can find that picture, I'll put it up here somewhere. But we picked out purple and blue before we knew what baby was, so that works out. So I do have this. This is pretty much brand new because they sent it to me in exchange for something that I had in my stash for years that had a recall on it. The last couple of items I have are diaper bags. Now you guys know that I have that diaper bag right there that I'm definitely going to be using. But I think it's kind of handy to have a backup one. Maybe one that I can fill with items for when baby is being watched by my sister-in-law while I'm at work. So I may keep one of these and donate the other one. But again, these have the same problem as those two Pooh Bear toys. They were in the same container, and it was one of the containers that got the mothball smell. So, but these, I think I can safely try and throw these in the wash and do the same thing that I did with the clothes and get that smell out. It's just the two Pooh Bear toys that I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. But this is a Pooh Bear diaper bag, and it has lots of pockets on both sides. The inside is just one big area. There isn't any like separation pockets, but there's another little bag inside of here that's good for like bottles and whatnot. And I believe, I want to say this one is insulated. Yes, this one is insulated, and it has the little bottle holders and whatnot. So I may try and get and wash these and see how they turn out. Only one way to find out, right? To try and get that smell out. And these may be my backup carriers. The other one that I have is absolutely adorable, but I only need so many diaper bags, so I may donate this one. Despite what's on it, I know you guys are going to be surprised, it does have turtles on it. It is a Carter's, but it's relatively small compared to the other ones, so I'm not quite sure how much use we would get out of something like this. And I have what I need, so hopefully somebody else can put this to good use. I'm probably going to donate this, but look at the cute little turtles on it. This is the same Carter's turtles that you guys saw on some of those outfits that I had in vlog number 1. I'm sure I probably bought this at the same time. It has an outside pocket. The inside is just one big area. There's a pocket on the back, and there's a carrier handle. And on the sides, there's a couple of pockets for bottles. I do think this is adorable. This is another one, though, that does have that mothball smell. So if I'm going to donate it, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to try and get the smell out or not, or if I should. I mean, it still has the tags on it. Haven't decided on that. Haven't decided if I'm going to try and wash it and then donate it, or if I'm just going to donate it as is. I don't know, but it is adorable. but I don't think we will put it to good use, and I know somebody else can. That's it. That's it. You guys have officially seen everything in my stash between the last video and this video, and I may do a couple of more videos showing items, but they are like recent purchase and baby haul type vlogs. I'm sure I will probably do one after my baby shower, which is at the very, very end of August. It's on August 29th. But this vlog and the other stash vlog is everything that I have had stashed up for many, many years. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you for watching. I know these vlogs tend to be on the long side, but a few of you said that you were interested in seeing all of this stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next vlog. Thanks.